where you're coming from, what city, what state. Person don't want me to get around them. Now they want to speed up. We're going slow. Now they won't let me over. But I show you, we got a long way to go. Take back this country. We're gonna do it. I gotta speed before they get around them. Ohio in the house, baby. I'm out here in Iowa, finally gonna even get over. Man, I come on, it's a nice day. Man, 40, what is it, 41 degrees, so it's warmer than it's been in about 4 or 5 days. We had sub-zero temperatures. 41 feels like summer. I'm actually in a good mood. It's a moon day. Happy moon day to you all. And I just wanted to come to y'all. I said I was going to come to y'all yesterday, but I just needed the rest and just need to relax. So that's what I did. I said, I'll give them a video tomorrow. Especially if the weather, check the weather was halfway nice. I'm like, okay, cool. Hope y'all can hear me fine. Let me know if you can hear me fine out there. I got my trucker headset on. That's usually pretty good. What's up? What's up? What up, sweet Mary? I see you. You did? A1 in the house. What's up? Can hear me just fine. That's what's happening. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. I wanted to come on and talk to you all about what's going on up there to our neighbors to the north. They really showing out. And shout out to them. Finally. Because Canada has been a bizarre place in respect to freedom and liberty and, you know, God-given rights. They pretty much been stripped of their rights a long time ago. And maybe they just didn't know it, or they were just so comfortable, or Kool-Aid was so powerful up there. But they didn't realize that they had lost all their freedoms. I knew it because by me being in the trucking business, we have loads that go up there. We have loads that go up to Canada. They pay really good. They use anywhere from 9,000 all the way up to 15,000 a pop. It's usually about a week and a half turnaround time. That's great money. You know what I mean? All of that is not going to be driving. Might not be spent driving. So, but you know, I can't go up there because of my background and because Canada is so authoritarian. You know, the police up there like the Gestapo. So you can have the smallest incident dealing with the law here in the U.S. of A. And they use that as a pretext to not let you into Canada. Like, you never been to Canada, you never committed any infractions in that society. Why are you being punished from entry? They don't want to hear it, especially if you melanated. They really turning your butt around. And I knew this always existed because I got other friends that's in the trucking business, and of course, they were being turned around for stuff that they did in their juvenile years. That stuff's supposed to be off their record, but Canada got access to everything, so they go all the way back to when you were born. You got caught stealing a candy bar, you get turned around. What up, what up? I see you. What a great. Listen. Camera. Vibrating, yeah, I know. Can't stop it from vibrating. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best I can do because it's roads in Illinois so freaking, janky. Maybe if I just put it to the road, jumping here so much. No problem, we understand. Yeah, just want to kind of get an idea. I can't really fix it because if I put the camera down further where it's 30, a little bit more sturdy, then you can't really see me. The steering wheel will be in the way. I gotta figure out something. I'm gonna drill some holes. I'm probably gonna have to make my own little apparatus and drill some holes into the dash in order to make stuff work. Just putting it on the window is too much vibration. But it is what it is. But as I was saying, yeah, they was turning people around that was in their official work capacity. It wasn't like we were going up there to visit. You know what I mean? People were taking loads up there making money, so people wasn't going up there to visit. They're going up there to work. They run your name. You had anything on there, they were turning you around. A lot of guys, if you had a warrant in America and didn't know it, it could be even traffic. Hell, in Canada, they were locking you up. I was like, lock you up at the border. Yeah, I'm glad, yeah. Ain't no snow, so I'm happy. You know, and it's kind of warm today. 41, so it ain't too bad. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go up to Canada. I've been offered about 4 loads to go up there. It was all above 10,000 a piece. And I would have loved to take it, because that's nice money, but I'm like, yeah, I know they're going to turn me around. And in order to fix that situation, I was told Albinois driver that I'm gonna have to get a partner, which is, I've always said, it's crazy. Why would I need a partner from the Canadian government about some stuff that I've already cleared up in the U.S.? And why would I need a partner? That'd be the first question. Second question would be, why do I need a partner? Then I never even set foot in Canada. And I got to get pardoned about them. Like, what? When he told me that, I'm like, this can't be for real. He was like, no. He was in the service, and he was trying to bring back some of that diesel from the Far East. And he had a whole duffel bag. He tried to bring it back on the plane and got caught. Had to do a few years, and now he in the trucking business, and his company goes up to Canada a lot, so he had to go through this process, and he was explaining it to me. So the way it go is, you got to get an attorney that's in Canada. They have to put the petition in for the pardon. It's a processing fee, quote unquote, of $1,500, I think. That's what he said. And he was going to charge me $3,000 in order to, you know, submit the paperwork. He said pretty much everybody that applies for it gets the pardon. Basically, it's a money grab. It's a way to get money out of us. Right? And he said, then I would be able to go up there in my official work capacity and personally if I wanted to. thought about doing it because those Canada runs are definitely worth it. But I'm so rebellious. I'm like, man, wet my whistle. I said, screw that. Even though I make good money going to Canada. So my rebellious spirit is saying, man, screw that, because I know it's BS. They just wait for them to tax us. Okay? But now, and then now, the other thing is, to show you that they on some bull, they came out with something saying that now you can't come in the country, even as a driver from the U.S., unless you can show proof of the squirt. So now, guys down here in the lower 48 is rejecting all the loads going to Canada, which is going to cause massive inflation. Food shortages, all kind of production shortage. It's going to be people going to be getting laid off up there. All over here. Stinking ass up there. Jumped in my lane a little bit. What up, West Coast? It's all about design, Sweetberry. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They're authoritarians. They're definitely with the new order. You know what I mean? And they bought and sold for come to find out that Trudeau went to the school. Young global leadership, some type of academy mess. Come to find out Putin went there, Trudeau went there, some of the people in the British Parliament went there, and a lot of folks here in America went there. I'm like, this is something new to me. I just found out about it. And basically, they go there. It's like a globalist re-education training to put their people in charge of key positions, so they can thrust out their agenda worldwide. That's why you see such symmetry as these new restrictions come down from the elite. Okay, you see it rolled out in every country. It just rolled out a little slower here because we've had more freedom for such a long time and prosperity for such a long time that we tend to push back, even if it ain't nothing but online. You don't really see too many people pushing back on it in the general public. You don't see no big rallies no more. People are basically scared to rally. The riot shield guys with the smoke sticks show up. That's the head busters. You know what I'm saying? When the head busters show up, you know they gonna instigate a fight. That's what they do now to get us to get off of our right to assembly. Right? They'll have some agents amongst the people with the gripe or complaint or grievance, and that'll start throwing rocks and bricks and bottles at the police, which give them justification to move in and start busting heads and arresting people. This is the game that they play with us. Now we got to the point where we don't really want to protest for some stuff that we really should be protesting for, because we know that the riot shields are going to show up. Stormtroopers are going to show up, and they're going to be ready to bust heads. And they're going to instigate a fight with themselves to give them the cover, the more high to bust heads. The media is going to cover it up, right? Point to the protesters, right? Instead of calling them protesters, they're gonna call you what they call them? Rioters. They're gonna call you rioters, which just by changing that one word, it gives them all the justification in the world to bust your head for reasons that legitimately is why you decide to go out there to exercise your right to assemble. So these are the games that they've been playing with us for years. And now you don't have people really jumping out there. So that's why I said Canada going ham right now. Now, I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the pushback. It took them freaking long enough. But the people have finally got fed up. Now the problem is there's a lot of war games that have already been war gamed out. And so they have contingencies upon it. But they knew eventually people would get tired. And they know people are going to come out. That's really our only our one bullet in the chamber. Right? Then we're going to come out and shut the whole thing down. Now the problem with that, which I love, and the fact that they're doing speeches and they're getting everybody riled up, and of course, who was at the spearhead of this movement? Anybody want to take a guess? Who spearheaded this movement in Canada right now? See if any of y'all paying attention. Who spearheaded this movement? This freedom movement up there in Canada right now? Anybody? Who spearheaded the movement right now up there? Anybody? Nobody? I'm shocked. Oh, okay. There. Trudeau? No. I said, who spearheaded the freedom movement? Trudeau was an authoritarian. He's a globalist. No, he ain't do it. He the one got everybody. He the one got everything effed up there. One of the ones. I haven't been paying attention. Y'all asleep at the wheel. I'm tied in on why this is important, West Coast. I'm tied in for you. I've been paying attention. You did? I'm surprised none of y'all know this. We usually have a really have a on the ball, on point crowd over here. Wow, I'm surprised. But anyway, it was the truckers. Alex, truckers for number one for 200. It was the truck drivers. That's who started the freedom movement up there in Canada, and that's why they fighting now to reverse all this mess. The truckers decided to get together and descend on the capital, which is Ottawa, of Canada. That's the capital. Ottawa, Canada is the capital of Canada. Right? That's where all your parliament, all the authoritarians, that's where they reside at. So they decide to descend upon the capital with 1 million trucks, which I don't know if they got 1 million, but I'm sure it's over 100,000, which is still will clog up every freaking artery within a 50 to 60 mile radius anywhere of that city. They literally did choke that city off. Okay, and then as they start going toward the capital, people in the countryside got wind of it. I don't know if it was social media or what was the way that either they saw them just visually or it was social media. They started coming out their house, we did, supporting the truck drivers, then ones that's close enough to the city. They said, well screw it. They headed to the capital. They standing up for us. Let us go stand up for us. So regular common folks start following the trucks. Then they cars and they pickup trucks and ATVs. Now it's about 500,000 to 750,000 people in the capital. a media blackout. But you already know, right? Of course it's going to be a media blackout because the people are trying to take back their freaking country. It's been hijacked by some freaking lunatics in suits. Some freaking sociopaths in suits. What up, I see you. Kicking the bobo. What up, Mr. Coleman? How you be? I'm over here just laying out what's going on in the freedom movement. Right? So, it's a media blackout. They don't want to cover it because the people are actually standing up, and this is a grassroots movement. So what they try to do is see what the people are doing on the grassroots. Now they got to figure out a way to co-opt it or demonize it. So of course, Trudeau has put out subsidies to the media apparatus in Canada, which makes that officially state-run media, state-run propaganda media in Canada, right? So they only get the state narrative, right? Nothing outside of that narrative is what they're gonna get. So they're naming the people as rioters, even though ain't a window been broke, ain't a brick been thrown, nothing. They're already trying to spin the narrative to say that they're rioters, right? So the thing that the people have to worry about there is the co-op part. What they normally do. Hold on, let's go. Let's say Canada is a colony. Yeah, that's true. Somebody will be trying to call me. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know it's a colony, but you know, the thing is, I'm not talking about that aspect of it.